Namaste. Welcome to my mindful eating series for achieving holistic health. In the previous videos, we have seen why it is very important to go for mindful eating for achieving holistic health, and what is the importance of that, and what factors will influence our mindful eating. All those things we have seen in the previous videos. Now, in this video, we'll see when to eat, where to eat, and who is responsible for our good food habits, etc. We'll see in this video. So let us proceed further. When to eat is an important factor which needs to be considered in mindful eating. How many times we should eat, when to eat, what gap we should give between each meal, and how much we should eat. When we know all these things, then only we can take care of our holistic health properly. So when to eat our breakfast, when to eat our lunch, when to eat our dinner, and how much gap we should give in between these, and how many times we should eat. Everything is decided by several factors which we have already seen in the previous videos, that the factors affecting such as age, health conditions, weather conditions, everything will be considered in deciding when to eat. And there are certain situations in which we go for fasting, and how, what is the frequency of fasting. Many people keep in a week 1 day fasting, and in a month 1 day fasting, per year 1 day, like that. So what is the frequency of fasting? And all these things should suit our health conditions, should suit to our body and our body requirements. So the food should be as per the requirements of the body. It should suit to our body's requirements. So that is how we should decide when to eat, when not to eat. Drinking water, again, before food or after food, what should be the gap between that? We should not drink water while consuming the food. Okay, it should be before eating, and after eating also we should give sufficient amount to get digested, then we can add water to it. Before taking food also, if we are taking water, then again it will dilute the acids inside the stomach, uh, so it will result in improper digestion. So we should keep a time gap for consuming water before and after exercise or yoga. What, when to eat after yoga or before yoga? So that is again an important aspect. So after yoga, after 15 to 30 minutes we can take, but before yoga we should eat much before, that is 3 hours, 2 hours gap should be maintained between your eating and the exercise, so that at least it will get digested and your stomach is empty, then you are doing your exercises and yoga, all those things. TV and conversations, when to eat. Suppose you are eating when the program is coming, your favorite program is coming on TV, you are eating that time. Or when people are uh, totally involved in big conversations, you are also involved in that, that time you are eating. So that time frame in which your TV programs, your favorite TV programs and conversations are going on, uh, then you are planning your meal, your food intake, that is also affecting your mindful eating habit. So mindfulness is nothing but your concentration, but these are your distractions. So we should concentrate on what we are eating. So basically, we should avoid the timings in which we may get all such distractions. Okay, so we should fix such a time in which these distractions are minimized, or you have a control over them, you are avoiding those distractions, then it is okay. Then it is perfectly fine to follow the fixed timings in which you will be relieved of these distractions. Then you can focus on your food and your eating habits, and mindful eating can be exercised properly. So that is how we have to plan our lunch or dinner accordingly. Where to eat is an important factor to be considered in mindful eating. The atmosphere, the ambience will have an influence on your mood, and that mood will dictate your digestion process, your food consumption pattern. So we have already discussed the influence of mind on eating process, right? Even it has an effect on the digestion process also. So holistically, if we see the environment, the ambience, the uh, circumstances, and the place in and around will also have an influence on what we take and how we take and how much we take and how it is getting digested. Everything is affected by the environment, external environment. So where we are eating, that also has an influence on how you are eating, how much you are eating, and how useful it is for your holistic health. So the dining place is very important. Suppose let us take an example of Pani Puri stall. It is usually kept just near by the drainage. So that aroma uh, is mixed with the smell coming out of the drainage. Then you won't be able to eat that. So if it is in a pleasant place, then it will create a good mood to uh, eat something, like even tea stalls, roadside tiffin centers, snacks. If you are eating in a wrong place, then your mood will also be disturbed. Then the mood is disturbed, then automatically whatever you are consuming will have an effect on that. The effect of surroundings is very important when you are trying to consume something, when you are trying to eat something. You should take care of the surroundings. Those should be so pleasant that you are enjoying whatever you are eating. So eating is an excellent process which you should enjoy each sub process. This can only be done when the surroundings are supporting you. When the environment is so pleasant, then you can easily enjoy the entire process of mindful eating. Who is responsible for our food intake? We should feel the sense of gratitude towards them. God is responsible for creating such a world in which so much of varieties of food are available in nature for us. The food is a God gift. It is the gift of God for us to maintain our life, to maintain our health. So we should pay gratitude to God whenever you are eating something. So it is the gift of God, we can say. And the mother, so mother or wife, she will be cooking for us. So we should pay gratitude to whoever is cooking, to the cook. When you go to a restaurant, we should pay gratitude. We should be thankful to the person who is cooking and because of whom we are eating good food for our good health. That is the holistic view. And our employer is responsible because he has made us economically good so that we can buy good food and we are eating because of the economic status given by the employer. So we should be thankful to the employer also, or the farmer who is supplying our, who is farming and supplying our food. And shopkeepers also are responsible for our food. All those people, whoever has contributed directly or indirectly to make you enjoy such a nice food. So the entire food supply chain, every person should be thanked whenever you are eating. That feel of gratitude, that sense of gratitude and thankfulness will give you so much of happiness and satisfaction and the enjoyment in taking your food. So that is how we should feel so much of gratitude towards all these people who are the part of the entire food supply chain, right from the farmer to the person who is cooking and serving your food. Don't waste the food. It can help the poor and cattle. So there is a huge amount of food wastage in the world. Automatically, if you are wasting food, means some people are deprived of taking that food. So you are consuming that food, natural resource. So other people are getting deprived. That is one cause of concern. And simultaneously, if you are consuming or wasting the food, means you are adding more carbon footprint to the environment, because of the agriculture also carbon footprint is added. Means pollution is there because of agriculture, because of the tractors. So everything you are affecting affecting the environment by taking more food or wasting more food. Okay, so each food grain will have a carbon footprint because you are using pesticides, you are using fertilizers, artificial pesticides, and organic sorry chemicals, all such things, and simultaneously dust pollution, air pollution, um, and tractors. So consumption of oil, that is our diesel, and electricity for pumps, water, and other aspects. So environment impact is there because of agriculture, and each food grain has its carbon footprint on the environment. So we should be mindful of that also. So we should not waste each grain. Each grain is valuable. So we should not waste food, and of course it can help the poor also. If you are conserving your food, then automatically, because it is a raw material, right? So it is a scarce resource, so we should conserve it properly. With all these positive things, let us spread uh, this message of conserving food, and we should pay gratitude to each and every person in the food supply chain. With all these aspects, we'll have a wonderful mindful eating. And finally, in the next video, we'll see how how to do this mindful eating, how to achieve holistic health through mindful eating. That we'll see in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care, stay safe, and be happy always. Thank you.